Hold on to your butt.
2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico. Her.
For Rockin' Stone! For Carl!
Hey, this one's for you, Carl. Oh my god, look at us. We're early. We're early in the week. We're early in the day. I'm early because I'm on vacation. And also because it's early in the day, I can have the kick-ass light sculpture going. Even in the middle of the day here, it's still trying to wash out the entire screen, but it's not as bad as at night. Sundown is at 4:30 in the Pacific Northwest right now, so hey, here I am. Welcome to SnowRunner Wednesday on Monday. It's like Taco Tuesday on Wednesday, or Spaghetti Thursday on Friday afternoon. I think that's how those all work. It's good enough. I'm here. I'm ready to do some trucking. I was hoping that Miss Moon was actually going to be doing her Monday SnowRunner today so that we could join multiplayer and co-stream and have a ton of fun, but something about 2 days before Christmas and having a bunch of kids, something like that, I think came up, so I'm just going back to my Austria instead of her Austria, and then I'm going to do what I can to avoid having to do any more farming, but we'll see. I got my truck and hat on. I think I forgot this last week when I was streaming. Let me take a look at a couple of stats and figures, make sure the stream is going okay. I've got Miss Moon's chat up just in case she decides to start streaming a little late, but I'm assuming it's not going to happen, so I'm off and I'm running on my own. Yeah, got some more Austria to get through. I am way behind on getting through Austria. I believe at the end of the last trucking stream, I was actually at 40%. I was hoping for 42, just as, well, 42 is that number, but it was kind of somewhat arbitrary. I knew I wasn't going to make 50, so 42 was going to be my guess. And made it to 40. That's okay. That's not bad. I'm willing to start there. But if the new season 15 is potentially going to be out end of January, early February, I gotta get moving on these tasks. So boom. Let's just go ahead and move over since Old Bacon Face and our good buddy Nico are tied up. Not here, lurking, whatever. I'm just going to go straight into playing some of the game here. I'll save any of my typical getting started lifetime banter stuff nonsense for a little later on. Because I got trucking to do. And I almost remember where I was. I finished rebuilding one of the big bridges. That's kind of huge. Then there was the Go Tour, the 4 water crossing spots. And as you might be able to see in the background behind the menu over there, I took the Earth Roamer to go hit the very last one, so I completed that mission as well. Now the Earth Roamer is just sitting here. I believe it does have enough fuel to keep doing something on its own, even if that's just getting back to the gas station. So I don't think we got a big problem there. I'm just noticing in the background here. Let me bring this up. It actually says Earth Roamer LTI on the bumper boxes. Oh my god, the Rob Saw! I'd recognize that shout out anywhere. Especially with that owlbear. Owlbears are awesome. I know, it's trucking on a Monday. There are no... Well, no. It's vacation time. There are no laws. I might stream early some days. I might stream late some days. I am streaming on Christmas. I don't know the exact timing on that yet. I might think about starting at noon and just going for a few hours, doing a little longer than I normally do. But there is a Christmas special coming up. And aside from that, I'm just doing whatever I want whenever I feel like it. Yeah, I was... Ooh, oh, that looks like a bridge that wants to be fixed. Okay, let's go see if there's an option to actually do the fixing yet. That's negative, Ghost Rider. Although I bet it's gonna want. Although this is a really handy crossing right here, so I'd like to get it fixed just because I want to get it fixed because I don't like having a broken bridge on my watch. Let's see, we got a bunch of gas station. I left the trailer over there, and I drove the cab over here. Yeah, there's the Tega because I needed to go hit that crossing. I needed to hit this crossing. And then I was a little worried about where this came up, but it's right there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Landslide. Yes, we want to fix a landslide. Landslides are bad. Service spare parts is one slot. Cement is one slot. So I could do this with something with its own little casual flatbed. There's the stupid, miserable dolly trailer that I've got right there, so I can take it back to Unterfeld to go and sell it. Screw that thing. What kind of hitch am I hooked up with here? I really hated myself. I could hook that up. I think that's the light hitch for the Scout trailers. And if I really hated myself, I could go grab that red dolly trailer with this thing, go collect those two, and clear the landslide. I recovered this. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. It's vacation. I got plenty of time. What else have I got to do? I'm going to recover this bad boy off. Hey, thanks for dropping in, by the way, Rob. It's good to see you. Face Off in Servo Cinema tonight. Like normal, I'm probably not going to make it because 95 other things are going to come up, but I am very interested in watching that movie. I love that movie. I don't remember it being that long, but it probably is. I saw you mention something in the chat about that. Yeah, so for the other two people watching, if you're not part of the Dan Servo Cinema universe, you can get over the... Oh, I've made a crucial error. I don't have a garage on this map. It's loading me into the other map. Well, poop. Oh well. While it loads then. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Really? Wow. It's such a fun movie, though. I just don't ever remember it being that long. But good on it. There is a lot of story that goes on, so I guess it does make some sense. That's definitely... I remember I loved that movie when it first came out. I haven't seen it recently, though, which is why I am interested in pretending that I'm going to attempt to try to show up tonight. Man, Monday nights... Everything always comes up on Monday nights. Yes, I did have the light hitch hooked up. Do I want to bother with the heavy hitch now that I've made this a massive problem for myself, though? I honestly kind of don't. I think this thing actually works out a little better with the Scout trailers. Because this thing behaves way better than I expected it to, but if you bog it down with some truck-sized cargo, I think it's going to struggle pretty badly in mud. So, I think I'm going to leave it as is. I will go ahead and bring it out of the garage, just so it's available. Let me get out of the red zone, because the red zone is for loading and unloading the passengers only. There will be no parking here, sir. Pull you over here. Stop your engine. As long as I'm here, let's take a look around at what I got. Warehouse problems. Delivered to the burned out warehouse the off-road Scout trailer. Oh, and it's real close to here. Okay, so all the work that I was preparing to do for that other mission, you know what, screw it, we'll do it later, whatever. Because this, I've got the proper hitch to do this. Go collect you. And this actually isn't even all that long a travel. Rumpty Pumpty Dumpty. And I haven't spent much time in this little town over here. Pool party? Digging up dirt? Are these all new? They are. Okay, well I got tasks. I got a ton of tasks. Screw you, Street Race. That should be a new redeem for the channel here. Force me to do one of these stupid challenge races on stream so that you can hear me swear and pull my hair out.
Nico!
Nico is here! Welcome aboard, Nico. What do we have?
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, this is some Bayonetta, right? Nico got the first. Congratulations. I do love Sandwich's competitive last, but I don't want to steal that. That's uncool. Everybody does a first though, so congratulations. Mirk does his weird, so can't steal that either. But you've crushed old Bacon Face today. Okay, give me just a moment, Nico, because I got to swap for the proper glasses. In theory, my new glasses could arrive at the optometrist's today. And then they have to do all of the assembly and everything on them. And then it will take a day for them to ship them down to the sister office that's a mile from my house. It's way easier for me to go pick them up. They will text me when they arrive in the first office. Bayonetta, creepy dance time. Well, Bayonetta and creepy kind of go together. I can't even really tell you why. There's something about that game that doesn't even skeeve me out. There's just something that doesn't quite sit right with me. And I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, obviously it's exploitative, but minimally so, all things considered. But I don't, something about the setting, maybe? I don't know. Grumpy old man shakes fist at clouds. That's really all I got for you there. But I don't own a single Bayonetta. The more recent puzzle-based game one that you did on stream, Nico, I considered getting that one. That one seemed a little more speed, but then I watched you play the whole game on stream, so I kind of don't need to on my own. So Bayonetta's back on the back burner for me. I wouldn't refuse to play it. Maybe it's just Sandwich poisoned me against it, because I know he really doesn't like it. I'm blaming Sandwich for that. There you go. Problem solved. Hey, Streamlabs, look, you feel like working today. Congratulations. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I literally do this backwards? Yep, I did the whole damn thing backwards. KDP! Don't listen to me, KDP. You know we all love you to pieces. KDP's not here. KDP's working.
Is TTS working again, or did KDP break it again?
I got this bad boy running again. Yeah, sadly, during one of the last couple of Apple updates to OS X, I think they're calling it Mac OS now, they took Samantha out back, and they had to put her down, apparently. So Samantha was relabeled Siri number 4, except there is no Siri number 4, which is why she was so
suck on the
quiet.
KDP a digital sucking.
So now we are. Oh god, I put her name in Sandwich's chat. This is important. Okay, we're gonna go look her up.
RIP to Samantha.
Yes. Let's see, where does it go? I think it's down under accessibility. Yeah, spoken content. Matilda. We're using Matilda premium quality. Nothing but the best for everyone in chat. So Samantha has been replaced by Matilda. She is an Aussie, so sometimes she's a little difficult to understand, but nothing as bad as Urgent Sandwich's vampire TTS right now. They can read every other word reasonably understandably-ish. Not as bad as that first one he had. I think it was Russian. So it was trying to read all of those English letters as Cyrillic characters, and it was haywire. Okay, I'm doing a lot of extra driving. I'm just warming the Earth Roamer back up, because it hasn't gotten a whole lot of use over the last couple of streams. The other thing that I'm working on is an always-on TTS, so that everyone who types stuff in here is going to automatically have it read out, so that you don't have to bang TTS. Never really referred to the exclamation point as bang until a couple of people in my life like to read it that way, and it does shorten things up. But it just sounds dirty, so maybe I'll do it. Matilda was a good movie. Yeah! Which is the one that has the dance number that they overlaid with Dragula, and it's way better that way? Was that Matilda? Matilda, a musical version versus the original Danny DeVito Matilda? Am I even thinking of the right one? I don't know. I'm legally too old for anything Matilda, but I have been known to partake. But yeah, that one where they overlaid Dragula, it works way better with Dragula than it does with the actual in-movie song. It looks wrong with the Despicable Children, I think is the title of the actual song they're singing. Way better with Mr. R. Zombie in the background doing his thing. Oh, you know why I drove to the wrong place? Because I didn't have my beacons or my headlights on. Should have known. So, okay, man, it's back to where we started here. I've used so little fuel, fortunately, that, you know, I'm not even going to bother. Oh, settle down. Hardly even noticeable. I don't think anyone saw that. You would think mud tires on dry pavement would actually work really well. I could imagine them getting a little squirrely like here in this puddle. Oh, they hate the dry. Dry rocks they're fine with. And is I have to back in? Yeah, there it is. Urge. I don't think I'm lined up. Nope. Oh, yeah, that was really bad. Change gears. There you go. There, that's better. Yeah, you need a better horn, son. There you go. I love that I just rapid tap that button and let it play as many simultaneous horns as it feels like. It gives it a much fuller sound. So hey, what are you up to today, Nico? How's your yard? How are your children? Are they in the yard? I know you got your presents ready for your kids. You know, curiosity. Feel free to ignore it if you don't like, but how does your family do Christmas? My parents got divorced while I was in college. So it was never really an issue for me. But we ended up breaking it down to, well, since I didn't live with my parents anymore at this point, I would go down to my mom's house Christmas Eve, spend the night there, and then on Christmas Day, drive over to my dad's house. growing up, Christmas Eve was always the premier event for my mom, and Christmas Day for my dad, so it was real easy to distribute stuff out. And then by Christmas evening, we would be sick of seeing everybody, and Master Jedi and I would just drive back home. And now it's all FaceTime and whatnots. Although, actually, I think my sisters are going to my mom's. I think my sisters are already at my mom's now. This is a little tougher crossing, even with the baby trailer here. So I'm feeling better about not bothering with the big red. Because also, I hate that big red trailer. I almost want to change hitches after this just so I can go pick up the big red trailer and drive it to this trailer store and throw it away. I would throw it in the river, but it is worth a little bit of money. Money that I have absolutely no use for, which is an even better punishment for that trailer. The fact that I'm selling it for no purpose. Love thumbing my nose at it. Like a little background jam I got going here. Oh man, garbage truck is... Today is my garbage day. Actually, it's garbage and recycling day today. Garbage every Monday, recycling every other Monday. The glass truck has already come through, so I've recovered my glass bucket. It's safely tucked away back in the garage. I hear... about the past 8 months or so, we've got the fancy new garbage trucks that are half garbage and half recycling, so they only got to run one truck through the neighborhood. It has to go back to home base to unload twice as often, but whatever. I guess that makes them happy. That's the one I hear coming down. It's either our street or the street up the hill. And then, to demonstrate that I just barely don't qualify for the O in OCD, normally I like to sprint out immediately and go bring the cans back into the garage, largely because that gets me out of doing work for a few little bit, but I'm not going to do that during stream. I'm just going to let those empty cans sit out there and mock me. I continue to drive my truck.
I'm driving my truck.
Drive your truck faster, sir.
I really did like that movie. Keep fighting it. Keep fighting it. Tiny bit of struggle with this trailer. Bam! Oh, wait. Stage completed? What? Crap. Yeah. I can't do anything else with this truck for this mission. I'll tell you what. We're going to refuel it the quick and easy and freeway here. Oh, okay, that's the garbage truck right out front. Oh, this is good stuff. Music to my ears, garbage collection. I also love doing the dishes. Don't let Urgent Sandwich try to convince you that I always make Master Jedi do them. She was doing them in violation of our terms of service that one stream. Oh man, that's all I hear about now. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's work on this one. We'll keep going. We're gonna fix this warehouse up. So... Wait. Oh, okay. I thought I both pick up and deliver in the same spot. No, I gotta pick up the garbage to take it away. It goes to port. Which I thought... Oh, and this one is way on the opposite side of the map. But then once you're over there... 8 slots of beams and 3 slots of metal rolls. Oh. That's going to be a 2-tripper. 2 metal beams per trip. And then a single metal roll will fill out the trailer on one trip. And then 2 rolls means I only have to carry 1 with the crane on the 1 trip. And we're going to do that one on the first trip. Okay, oh, what's this over here? What do they have over here? Oh, those are some closer metal beams. Ooh, yeah, we may do those. So those are just a hop and a skip and a jump and a skip and a hop. Oh, is this my... Oh, this is the 2-slot flatbed that I was teasing myself with. Oh, what happens if I run over with him? If I run over with him, I can collect both of those metal beams because he has the crane, so he can stack one on top of the other. He can bring 2 of those 4 beams over. I can read it. Wait, is that 3? I still think that's a 3 metal rolls rather than a 5. There might be some scary balancing required. Oh, no, that's a piece of cake. The 3 metal rolls and 1 metal beam will fill a 5 slot. And then I just carry 1 extra beam. Yeah. Okay, we got this. How do I want to actually get out of here? I think... just to expose a little more map, because I've kind of screwed around on doing that, I'm going to drive up there. And then come over... Oh, he's at 50. He's at half fuel. We may need to address that issue just a little bit. Because there is some map that we're driving across. I don't think... Oh! I still have the fuel truck over here, don't I? Yes! It's almost like I've played this game a little bit and accidentally stage myself for some decent support from time to time. Okay, so we gotta go over there and we're gonna pick up both metal beams from that shop. Oh, that's right! I was gonna carry the hay bales on this thing a couple at a time. And then decided, you know what, screw it, there's way too many hay bales. Let's just go grab a 5-slot trailer and take all 6 at once. Ooh, that bale actually moved. I thought it was going to break my truck when I backed into it. And he's at half fuel because I stole some of his diesel on my way out at the Tega. It's a classic Jedi. Did that poorly. Welcome to me. Well, it looked like a stump. Nope. I'm hallucinating. Classic Jedi. That's so Raven. Taking a quick peek over here just to be sure Miss Moon didn't decide to surprise me. Nope, she is not streaming today. It's the 1 out of 2 days a year where I'm actually free and available to join her multiplayer stream. It's because it's too close to Christmas. She might stream next Monday, though. She might even stream on Friday. I highly doubt she's going to stream on Christmas, but I am. I got a Christmas special all lined up. I do believe I am going to get stream bingo set up. It is a lot of fun on Miss Moon's. I haven't on mine so far because I wasn't really sure just what I would do, but I think I've got enough ideas that I can fill out. I can fill out a bingo board now, and I might not run it every stream. Although it doesn't hurt anything if it's just sitting on. Yeah, I might go ahead and get it going, but I will have bingo set up and running on Christmas. I have an okay giveaway that I can tie to the bingo. And then we will not be doing SnowRunner Wednesday on Christmas Wednesday because I'm doing it today. I've got a different plan in mind, and I've thrown out some hints before, and it's too late for me to throw out any more hints now. You'll just have to come back on Wednesday if you care at all, even in the slightest. And I am leaning heavily towards starting stream at noon, but we'll see how the day takes us. if I get that FaceTime family call at 11:45, then the news turn probably on. Master Jedi is going to be making some of them kick-ass Belgian waffles for us. Am I blocking out the... No, okay, there's the cool light. I'm going to be sure my hat isn't blocking out the cool light back there. With any luck, we'll actually sleep in on Christmas Day, but let's be honest. For us, sleeping in late means we might wake up at 7:45. If things go our way, sometimes we can actually stay in bed, like doom scrolling or actually reading or doing something until 9 even. But then I start. I get so fussy, baby, when my breakfast is that late, because normally I got breakfast at between 6:30 and 7. So for Belgian waffle breakfast, the reality is that it's going to be Belgian waffle brunch pushing lunch, and I will probably have to get up on my own and eat pre-breakfast early. God, getting old is so lame. I wouldn't even get started on taking supplements. Dumbass. I know I've driven this way before, but apparently not much. Because I don't remember a lot of this stuff. But it's pretty. And I don't want to shock anyone, but it's SnowRunner. And it's getting dark. Again. Does this actually connect over? Well, it didn't, but I'm gonna make it. Ow, a little. Ow, a little more. That's only a grand total of 2 minutes ago. We're cool. That's more train-like, I think. That is a winner right there. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, we grumbled to a stop, but we didn't take damage. We'll take that. I also like my steam horns. Toot toot! Sound effects brought to you by Sirenscape. I accidentally discovered today that I can kick off a manual commercial break while my 4-minute intro timer is running. And that counts as one of my... I do 2 minutes every 40 minutes in order to keep pre-rolls away. That actually counts as my first run instead of waiting to the 40-minute mark. Or wherever it does it. So it actually delayed the first commercial run till later. I'm very excited by that news. No one needs to watch the countdown timer actually count down. If I start it early, I could come out of ads just in time for the 2-minute warning. That's probably playing way too much of a game with the person. Don't count on that going forward, because I will have forgotten by the time I get to the end of the stream. Technically, I'd already forgotten already, but I don't know. I glanced at something over there and made me think, oh, over there I can see the commercial timer. Yeah, because since it pushed that first one off, I get to go a long way before having to risk alienating people. Okay, I need to get up near the dock. Wow, I sure wish I could have turned a little bit better than that. Can I just grind over here? Yeah, I can. Ooh, bust that right up. Ouch. Okay. Oh, we're out of metal rolls. Good note for future. I need two metal beams, sir. Put one right there. and put one right there. That is the last of the metal beams. Oh, who needed cement? Someone needed cement. Oh well, it's not this run, so we can ignore it for now. They have one small pipe. Okay. Quick inventory taken care of. Oh, I have to push up before I push X. That gives me my crane. Oops, gotta go a little higher. Try letting this down. It's hard. Oh, there we go. So it's hard for me to get a good angle to make sure that I'm going to clear underneath that arm. And even now, I'm still not going to. So let's reel it out. There we go. That's exactly what we want. That is exactly close enough to what we want. Excuse me, sir. I honked. You should have gotten out of the way. Okay, thank you. I can see... Oh, I see... the fuel truck... Oh, it's going to make me go to the menu to do it. How dare you, sir? This seems like a poor parking location. We're gonna need 10-wheel drive to get out of this hole here. One of the few trucks in this game that actually has the backup beeper, even though all of them should. Sorry, tree. Spoiler, not sorry. Though it would be realistic if all the trucks had backup beepers. And I do enjoy the occasional backup beeping. I'm going to admit, if that was a full-time feature on all of these trucks, it would get really annoying. Way too fast. I need to do this. Source, big tank. Destination, Azov. Destination, myself. Actually, you know what? We are not articulated. I don't need to leave extra space. Extra slack in the line. What I do need to do is figure out where am I taking this again? I need to drop off metal beams at the burned down warehouse. Back over here. Okay. Oh, this truck can actually pick up that garbage. Man, I can do it all. What kind of trailer is that? Oh, that's flat. Okay, this truck isn't going to be able to take that one. I am going to go back the pretty scenic way. It's a little bit longer, but the drive on it was real easy. So I would bet it's a little longer, but I bet it's faster. I can just cut across there. And I can pretty much do whatever I want. I don't think they can stop me. And I can cut over to here and do that drop off. And then I'm going to pick up the garbage and I'm going to drive it over to port. Man, I need an air horn in my car now. Pretty sure you can actually get a ticket for raging an air horn in traffic with your car. I'm pretty sure even truckers can be ticketed for blowing a full air horn in traffic. Depends on how quota has gone that day. I mean, please don't do that. Okay, we brought them the trailer of fuel and repair parts. So now we're going to bring them some metal beams and some metal rolls. And then we're hauling away their garbage. But we're doing it in a timey-wimey fashion so we can actually haul away the garbage before it's been created. That seems like that's a very good use of our time, actually. I wish I could do that. Did I mention it's garbage day and the truck's just collected? Do I maybe like trucks a little too much? I started watching Outback Truckers on YouTube. It's probably a History or Discovery Channel series. I don't really know, but they publish full episodes on YouTube. So I watched one that way. Because honestly, I don't know that I could really stomach watching too many more because it is very much framed as a reality show. Lots of manufactured drama that I don't care about. But they had to drive a road train across 500 clicks of Martian soil, because it's like the northern outback. And it was fascinating to watch them go. His rig was pulling his own flatbed that he had loaded up with supplies and 2 of his own recovery vehicles, a forklift and a skip loader. And then they were pulling another flatbed behind them that had some 4.5 ton, what do they call it, a dunny? A portable house. It was almost like a double wide. It was going to end up being a schoolhouse for some northern Western Territory outpost. I think calling it a town was probably a stretch. And the thing, in the U.S. we call it washboard road. They called it corrugated. But 300 out of the 500 kilometers was just hardcore washboard. They beat the living hell out of their truck. And apparently the last time they tried making that run, it actually shook the engine apart. They had to replace their engine afterward. And then I guess this was the shakedown run for the new engine. New engine held up. Their fuel tank, however, started to rupture some of its weld lines from getting shaken so hard and so long. So they were dripping fuel most of the way there and back, but it was a nice slow drip. They carried 500 liters of fuel on board. Which is only a little, although that may have just been in that one, that may have been a 100-gallon tank, and they had, I think, 4 of those tanks. They made it sound like they should run out of fuel at any moment, but they had a lot of fuel. And they had super Aussie accents. They were the... Actually, I think they do call it the redneck Aussie accent. It is super extra twangy. It's very identifiable as Australian. And not at all posh. Like someone from Sydney. But almost exclusively intelligible. It's usually where I get lost with the real outback Aussie accent. You start throwing in so many slang phrases, and then that thick accent on top of them. So where your brain tries to fill in the parts that it thinks it's missing, it doesn't know what the parts are because the slang is so weird. So you just hear nonsense. It's fun. That's why I love it. I also love New Zealand. Keep fighting it. Keep fighting it. You can get out of here. There you go. I'm going to admit, this does look like a really poor choice of path. But given that I have already chosen it, I may be kind of locked in. Oh, it almost got me. Almost got me. That looks like a nice thick tree. No! Son of a bitch. Okay, so that wasn't a solid winch point after all? Come on, you gotta get, there it is. Yeah. That worked out super great. That was awesome. Where's my sad? There's my sad. Okay, so who wants to come and save me? That is a tractor. That's not going to help. I could have the fuel truck come on over. Although I think the fuel truck is a little bit better stationed on that side of the map because I got the garage over here. Yeah, okay. Let's go see who we got here. I've got a number of good trucks still in storage because I was all prepared to join Miss Moon's multiplayer today. I got all let down. Look who's already rigged for recoveries. It's not even my super special recovery truck, but he is now. Look how adorable he is. Oops, I meant to be outside here. Turn on the beacons. It's an okay horn, I guess. Alright, let's go get saved. Ad break about to start. Oh, it doesn't seem like I've been going there. Where did I put... Oh god, old man lost glasses. I'm not wearing them, am I? No, I'm not wearing them. They're not on that computer. They're not on that computer. I found them! Right here in my moves. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute to go. 1 minute, Nico. It doesn't. Does that or does that not look? That might actually be some road. Oh, that was, in fact, some road. Though if I just stick on my current one, it will get me there. Probably faster. So. Continue on we shall. Oh, that hit hard. It was only a point of damage, but that was still a solid contact. That was a way more solid contact than it should be. This game makes me crazy. Hey, Steam Labs, look at you. Up and running again, pretending like nothing ever happened and you weren't a giant disappointment to me and your mother. Okay, look at that. I have all-wheel drive ready. I better use it. This is the big add-on. I think this one only does 3 slots of cargo. Will it do 4, but it overhangs so you can't put on a trailer? This might be an interesting one to go ahead and try doing the rest of the beams and the rolls with. Because even with 4 slots, you can load 3 metal rolls in the back, and then T-pose the 2 remaining metal beams on top of each other in the forward slot. I'm going to hold on for that. 3 slots isn't going to help. I like that cat I've got as my upside down recovery vehicle, but this one's definitely more capable. I think I was doing this one in season 13 because of all of the really heavy stuff you had to keep carting around through the mines and the quarries. And I ended up just needing the extra wheelbase that this thing had, plus the extra lifting ability of this big crane. So I went ahead and left him rigged up since last season. This is actually... yeah, this is actually the road, I guess. Do not make me go get the cat to recover you, because you're a big boy. The cat may not be able to lift you. Actually, I think I'm technically taking the shortcut on my shortcut. I think if I just trudge through the mud, it stays more level. But look at me, I made it. I'm gonna get me a little horn coming out of that shortcut. 260, we assume, meters to go. I think I go straight around the end. Yeah, if I go straight. Actually, yeah, if I just keep going straight on this line. It'll take me right to my upside down truck. Actually, I think my truck's only sideways. It's fine. We'll get there soon enough that we won't have to rebuild the engine to take care of all the oil damage. I was getting a little sideways. I think my plan here is to cut across this muddy field. May or may not be conditions. We'll worry about that later. These 4 beacons not actually beak? Yeah, they rotate a little bit. They stay bright. Road goes low. That's good. Viable option to be below the truck being recovered. That might be the best choice. One or two. Definitely the 2. Break some of these logs. Oh, hey, look, there I am. Oh, man. Oh, man, it was dark. I didn't notice the fact that I almost fell in the lake. Well, that would have been embarrassing. So it turns out, I actually do, I think, want to be up above the vehicle being recovered. So I can drive it out a little easier. Definitely putting down these anchors. These anchors are why I was using this last season. These are some bad boy anchors. I can pick up the butt end. I can stand it on its nose, but I can't pick it up in the air for putting it down the safe way. Don't pull me in. I'm trying to use the... Damn it! I'm trying to use those metal beams to help me get it to flip back over, but it ain't flipping. Oh, in fact, I can't really get this thing to move anywhere now. Maybe I have to grab it by the tailbone. Are we dropping? Are we dropping? Okay, hang on. Let me join you. Way to go, Nico! 61.43. Wait, I need to still be in this mode. Let me instead try grabbing you by the nose. You're going to let me turn it upside down, but not flip it back upright. You're literally going to let me turn it upside down. Nope, I forgot. The controls are different when you're in... Oh, that doesn't look good. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay, let's get you rolling here. How are you doing this? I've grabbed you by the lower portion just so that you wouldn't do this. Oh, wait, we may be getting somewhere here. Nope, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're just going to tip the big truck over. We don't want that. Movement. Very little movement. Oh god, I just made the whole thing jump. That doesn't seem safe. Now why wouldn't you go back down? You're going to extend out, but you're not actually going to go down. There you go. Oh god, I hate these camera controls. Maybe if I grab it by the high side this time and go low and then extend the boom. Gotta pivot back around to make sure I'm not pulling myself over because I am. This crane sucks. Finally, Nico points. What happens? Get down nice and low right here. Try pulling you back this way. Let's yoink. When did this become so weirdly complicated? Kabam! Oh, I gotta get the hell out of these menus so I can let go. All right, look at that. That's all it took. As long as I got the big boy out, let's go ahead and let him do the junk recovery. I'm hoping that these beams won't cause me to flip the bigger truck. Lifting capacity is crap. It's supposed to be the big heavy-duty crane. Other thing I'm going to have to do is actually manually pull that other truck out of the water because I think, well, it was giving me the high water warning because he was sideways. So it was coming straight in the snorkel. He's got his snorkels up on top, so he should actually be able to back out of this successfully on his own. but it's going to take a little negotiation to make that happen. I am going to set this down somewhere somewhat safely. Let's go ahead and pack that first. Yeah, my snorkel's the one sitting up on top, so we should be good for getting ourselves out of this predicament. Turns out I should have just driven in the lake in the first place, apparently. It was a good recovery operation, though. I want to... Actually, let's rotate it the other way. Let me get this out of the way. Connected to the right one? Looks like it. Hey, look at you. You did. Thinking about... Oh, that's a really weird lift pattern. Jerk, 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 jerk. Don't you dare be too far away. This is probably okay position for camera style here, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and restore the crane. Shut her down. There we go. Just like nothing happened. We'll just let the recovery truck sit there for the time being. Because it's closer sitting here than if I recover it back to the garage. And I have to come turn myself back upright again.
From downtown!
Urgent Sandwich is here from downtown.
Look at that, 0 to 100. Boom.
0 to 100, just like
Look at
me.
Now there's no way Dad can get mad.
Okay, I remember the clip now.
Oh, hey, son.
Hey, son. There.
Anyways.
Stop leaning, truck. Drive over that rock. Pretend it's not there. Yep, I was all geared up for some multiplayer SnowRunner today, but Miss Silvermoon decided that Christmas and family came first, I guess. Whatever. So I'm doing my Wednesday stream today, because I can. And I've got other plans for Wednesday, so... Monday Runner it is. Is this where I want to cut across this moistened field? Because it's probably totally safe to just do that. No one look at this tree. Told you not to look at the tree. Oh, now you can't get loose. That's how this is going to be, huh? Okay, never mind. Whoa, we're skirting the edge of the field. Like we're a pro. Don't want to drown in quicksand or something. Swoosh! Ready to put in some office work. I absolutely am. That might actually have been grammatically correct, but I'm not positive because I kind of lost track of what I was saying in the middle there. But yes, we are on to some legally distinct from Dunder Mifflin adventuring. It's really weird the way the controls work on the Steam Deck. Part of the warning, it is deemed playable on deck, and I have confirmed you can. One of the warnings is that it doesn't display the actual controller icons. It keeps showing you keyboard commands for things, so it desperately wants me to hit the F key. And it seems like sometimes that's the A button, sometimes it's the left trigger. And then there's a couple of things that they're kind of menu related. I don't think they're specific to playing the game, but there's a couple of things where it wants you to hit some sort of key, and I haven't been able to figure out what the substitute should be. If I hit the menu button, that gets me to the main menu, and I can kind of futz around there, but the game is playable, technically. I'm going to be really slow at it, so everyone's just going to always assume that I'm a slacker. So that should work in my favor. Except, you know, when I actually am the slacker, then it might be a problem. Oh, this is bouncy with my planned on. It's a good thing I left the recovery truck over in this neck of the woods. As it stands right now, well, I don't think... We went to 2 grocery stores yesterday, and we already have a list of things that we need to go to the grocery store for. So I think one more trip out to one more grocery store tonight is probably going to happen. Oh, I definitely do not want to just casually drive that like it's no big thing. That's going to make me sideways. So yeah, I think a grocery trip tonight. I don't think there's anything on the docket for tomorrow night, although it is Christmas Eve, so you never know what might pop up. Christmas Day, I'd be doing my stream midday, but technically I think that does leave the evening available for me. There's a lot of detritus. Let me see if I can squeeze up over here. Yeah, screw that log. Oh, hey, I brought them the tools, and they immediately... Oh, I guess they immediately tore down the old superstructure. That must be what's in the trash can over there. One delivered! Ah! 2 delivered, which is not enough to actually trigger any kind of milestone. So, we'll just pretend like nothing happened. Go pick up the garbage here. And then I got 2 beams and 3 metal rolls left to go. And there is a 5-slot flatbed trailer just sitting in the mud somewhere not far from here. I'll set this down a little. Just let me pack it as is. Oh, kick butt. Let me actually drive up here, or is it going to invisible wall me? No, it actually let me drive up here. Look at me, showroom fresh. I gotta take these off so I can read the map. I gotta do this real quick. I need to get this around to port. I think I might actually have all the other various landslides and whatnots is all taken care of already. So, quick little trip through the dirt here. A slightly scary rock crossing. And once I get over here, I let the earth roamer fill me back up. I can do this. That's the section I don't want to risk driving across. So I got to go up and over. And then I can stick to the pavement the rest of the way. Hello, port. Let there be light. Oh, man, I haven't done that one either, have I? Nope. And I didn't even bother looking... Oh, man, I didn't even bother with these two. I gotta go activate those two. I have to go activate those two. It is a moral imperative. There's the first one. There's the second one. And I gotta drive back out that way. Okay. We're gonna let the Earth Roamer refuel us a little bit. So I don't have to worry about the fact that I'm just driving around randomly. Well, let me give you another matching drop there. Nico! Thank you ever so much. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, feeling ignored on the show so far, but welcome aboard. It's Coffee Monkey. You know what? Let me go ahead and pause this for a moment. Mistakes were made this morning. I accidentally only made a half pot instead of a full pot of the good stuff, so I'm afraid our good buddy Darth Mug is going to have to wait till Wednesday's stream, but he's going to shine on Wednesday. Oh boy, we're already over an hour cold here. Ah, yes, give me the coffee. Yeah, I may need to consider doing a refill midstream here. I have been gifted a tier 1 subscription to a channel I have never heard of before. Thank you, person I've never heard of, subscribing me to someone I've never heard of. That's how Twitch diseases spread. Oh, hang on. Sandwich is stuck in here. Gotta get a good thermos. Darth Mug actually does work remarkably well. Darth Mug will keep things nice and... actually, Darth Mug keeps things hot almost all day. Darth Mug is a corksicle, which means a lot to a lot of people. I've never really heard of it, but I know a lot of people that swear by them. But I only put the good stuff in Darth Mug. Coffee Monkey here is more than happy to help me out with my Nescafe instant, but Darth Mug's really picky. Fight our way through here. Thermos. No. When we lived in Colorado, I had surgery, and I was stuck at home, couch-ridden. I couldn't... it was only a half a flight of stairs up to the bedroom, but I couldn't make it up a half a flight, so I spent the better part of a week sleeping on the main floor on the couch. And Master Jedi, every day before leaving for work, would fire me up with a thermos full of hot soup and like a fake thermos. Sometimes I would get tea, otherwise it would be just a regular water bottle so that I wouldn't have to get up except for restroom facilities, which conveniently were right next to the old couch from the old house there. And oh my god, if that legitimate thermos didn't keep soup piping hot for a good 12 hours at a minimum. That thing was thermally amazing. But Darth Mug will keep my coffee hot for hours and enjoyably more than warm for an entire workday. Whereas open-topped Coffee Monkey here, we're down to still above room temperature, but not by a whole lot after an hour. See, he's got that great big mouth on top. But he's also totes adorbs. Can't deny the Coffee Monkey. And Darth Mug doesn't have his own emote. Could, but doesn't. I could get soup. Right now I've got Coffee Monkey. Should be Coffee Monkey as the icon on the hydrate remote. Emote on the redeem. I could set up 2 hydrate redeems with 2 different icons and toggle between them based on who's providing service that stream. But that sounds like work, so, forget that. I got my work cut out for me getting stream bingo set up for Wednesday. We made it. There was the hard part. We're done. The rest is smooth sailing. Oh, man. Master Jedi is down here working in the kitchen right now. I forgot to post pictures of Banana. Master Jedi put one up in Dan Servo's Pet Palace, but I got to get Banana posted up to Sandwich and Nico's Discord. We almost stole a corgi last night. It was close. I always seem to go slower on pavement than I did in the dirt. It doesn't feel right. Okay, let's get some more tasks. Some more tasks that aren't farming activated. Everyone has secrets. Even the ground. Our geologists have discovered a small chemical dump site in an old mine. That stuff isn't safe. It's poisoning the soil. Could you take it to the garage for now? Why am I going to take it to my house? We'll have it processed in a bit. Oh, that's so not going to work. Yeah, sure, I'd love to help. Just not right now. That one's probably going to be pretty high on my list to follow up next. Especially if the mine's close to my house. I gotta take their poison to my house and then hope someone comes and picks it up. What do you got over here? Pool party! Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, they do have a pool. Our pool is very popular with the tourists when it's hot out. The thing is, they cut off our water due to pipeline maintenance. We do need to fill the pool somehow. The only solution I see is getting it delivered in a tank. Please hurry before people start complaining. Oh, look at that little... Oh, boy, man, these two just rocketed to the top of my list after we finished the warehouse and their problems. So I'd feel guilty if I just left the warehouse people in the lurch like this. Even though their steel beams are the ones that made me sideways. Friendly Canadian? That's redundant, isn't it? Do we have... oh, no, almost. I did. This playthrough, I am doing solo so that I get to experience and do everything. I was almost on a multiplayer stream today, but that may happen on Friday. I'm going to drop back in on Friday. I think that one will go open multiplayer. But it's always cool to have Canadians drop in, like Urgent Sandwich. So, hey, welcome. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm driving to port to go drop this off. I forgot to steal extra fuel. That's fine. I got plenty. We're fine here. The gas station is up somewhere in the vicinity of this port. High route. La, 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 la. Okay, so the pavement... Actually, I was going to say, at least the pavement's faster. It's not quite as entertaining, but I think it's actually a little slower. I really want to feel like I go faster on dirt. Luckily, I'm going to have to divert off the pavement up here anyway, so... Speed and value coming. Almost seems like that would be a good shortcut to get up there as well. But in the long leggy boy here with these 8 wheels and all, it would be a 12-point turn to get flipped around that hard. Probably have to 3-point it just to make the easy turn here. So let's see, what comes after the... Okay, I need to go grab a cab. And then there is that flatbed lying in the mud. I should go grab it. Recovery truck is over near it. No, grabbing it by winch is just going to instantly flip it upside down. The recovery truck is the proper one to get it flipped back upright, though. Although it's still not that easy. It's amazing how difficult it is to get a flatbed sitting back up on its wheels and them stubby little legs. Eight slots, the worst. Ow. I swear this is faster than pavement. I'm probably lying to myself, but I don't know, man. Hold on to your nose. This may scrape a little. Yeah. Let's try this side. Let's try a little more to that side. Oh, nope, I can't get a first rock. That's okay. Because we have a different side. And if that fails, I can drive a little farther down, or I can just winch the nose up over. There we go. Okay. Chug it down through the trees. Oh, try not to bite your lip. Month and a half to season 15. I got that much time to get my act together. Finish off 14 here. I got a ton of expeditions to catch up on. I like season 1. I like the cave stuff that they've got on. Driving through some of those caves is hard. They're full of rocks and water and stuff. And I've fallen off the wagon with expeditions. And I'm one of the 9 people that actually really likes it. And season 2 just keeps getting further and further delayed in favor of working on things like, say, SnowRunner Season 15 or Roadcraft. Really excited for Roadcraft. I think that's March. So my suspicion is Season 15 will probably end up being the beginning of February. Roadcraft will be the beginning of March, and then Expeditions Season 2 will be early April, even though it was already supposed to have been out by now. I think year 1 may take them 2 years to get through. And based on its priority and popularity, I wouldn't really count on a year 2. If they did, it would probably end up being like those couple of SnowRunner seasons where the B team or C team were working on them, and they were not overwhelmingly fun and particularly buggy, and that would be a very bad choice on their part, but sometimes you do what brings in some money, even if it's not much. This is a long drive for trash. Oh, man, there's another... Oh, I gotta go pick that up, too. Hang on, I gotta read. Garbage! Ta-da! And I don't think we've met, task. Let there be light! The lighthouse keeper insists that the light went out when some big bushy bearded man in a robe was trying to use his lighter. Or lightsaber. I thought the bulb's just dead. We need a replacement from the trailer and some tools too. Could you make the delivery? What's the details? If it's just this trailer and it's just going to the one spot... Oh, but it is on the opposite corner, isn't it? What the hell? Where am I? I've gotten lost. No. Oh, God, I'm just right there. And the crossing is right there as well. How do I get up there? wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Oh. You need to do... Well, you need to do the trailer first. And then you come back over to do spare parts. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can still make this work. This is still good. This is fine. This is fine. Everything here's fine. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and accept this one. And we're going to start it now. We're going to come back to warehouse problems. Because I can just grab this with my winch. And I can drag it over to the other side with the lighthouse. Having completed that, though, we're going to go back to the warehouse problems to get that finished up. Because then there's going to be some driving involved to go get those spare parts. And bring them back and all of the whatnot. Scrape. Well, all I have to do is just get right over there with it. I needed a different truck anyway to do the metal beams and the metal rolls. That's not the optimal way of towing that trailer, you know. Neither is this. It's fine. No one will notice. Oh, look, you're upright again. You're fine. So overconfident, I'm not even going to put waypoints down on the map. I'm just going to go. I didn't even bother going to get fuel. I'm a rebel. I can go straight across, but I'm going to follow the tracks. Just because I got this big old Azov nose hanging over the front. Ow. Double ow. Quadruple ow. Super all over the place ow. I'm going to beat up my suspension, but attempt to save the nose in the process. Take advantage of the long truck to get across that slightly deep hole. Oh, no. Oh, ooh. Oh, damn. If you just want to stay on top of the cab, that might actually be the easiest way to do it. Unfortunately, it's starting to develop the physics glitch. Don't get too glitchy. Upside down tow actually works okay. What actually does work well is if you just crane it up onto the bed and then hold it there with the crane. I don't think this one's quite long enough to do the pack, but I can rarely get the pack and trailer to work anyway. But if you can get it up onto the bed, then obviously you don't have the barrel roll problems. But I have found that it takes me about twice as long to get the thing up and on the bed and secured as it does to just go ahead and drag this stupid thing around. Deal with the repercussions and hope that it doesn't develop the spin glitch. In Saber's defense, I actually haven't witnessed anything go into the spin glitch for quite a while now. This is actually easier getting across those rocks than I expected. Oh, man. All of those rocks were way easier than I was planning on. Pretty sure I have been to the warehouse, the lighthouse before, but I'm not positive now. I don't think it was a watchtower, so I may not have been. I'm not turning. Now you're turning. This is a touch gnarly. I got my lip up over it, so we're good. definitely doing some gambling here with all these leans. Oh man, this isn't Expeditions. I can't winch out. I want to give it a little extra space. I have to detach and then reattach, and that's work. I don't want to do work. I just want to drive my truck. Hopping, bouncing. Is there a thing happening up here? Or is this the same thing? This is probably the same mission. I'm going to touch it just to see. Yes, okay, it is. Alright. Oh, man, I get a... Oh my god, it's so pretty. I fixed the light, but there is no tower. Oh god, now we're glitching. We're glitching. Panic, 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 and then I will go check chat. I heard some knocking. Welcome into the new chatter for the day. Hang on, let me get secured here. Phew, let me wipe the sweat off my hat. Ooh, camouflage redneck. That is a lot going on. I have used GeForce Now once. It was to play some Baldur's Gate 3. Because there was a period, I run on Mac, so there was a delay before they did the Mac release of the game, so I tried playing the Windows build on GeForce Now. It was okay. It was a little laggy. If it's telling you you've got high latency, it probably means that your ping between them and the server is high, which would be a factor of your internet connection. So yeah, if it's choppy and it's blurry, that probably means it's trying to feed the video back to you. The way for anyone else who's interested in the topic, the way GeForce Now works is the game runs on their servers, and then it basically feeds you a live stream of the video, and then as you use the controller on your end, it passes it up to their server for the inputs, which means when you have high latency, that means everything's going to get laggy because your controls are going to come in late to the game, and then the visual feedback from what's happening is going to be slow coming back to you too. But that's also going to lead to the game feeling choppy, things getting blurry because it's trying to feed it in lower resolution in order to try to keep up. And then when it goes back to running just fine, that means that your internet connection has cleared up between here and there. There may or may not be anything you can really do about that. I'm on Xfinity here, and I had a huge problem with seemingly random latency problems like that. And as it turns out, my cable modem was starting to go out. It was the weirdest behavior. I've never had a cable modem exhibit problems like that before. It would run just fine, and then all of a sudden it would be real slow. Actually, it wasn't. It's not that it would be real slow. It's that the ping rates would skyrocket. The ping that should be in milliseconds would take a second and a half. Once you got connected to something and a stream would come down, it would run pretty fast, although it was slower than my rated maximum. But apparently, a modem going out can have similar behaviors to that, and depending on where you live, you may just have bad lines. But yeah, that's one of the side effects you're going to run into running anything on GeForce Now, is that sometimes you're just going to have a weird connection to them, and things are going to look kind of crappy. I've got the middle of both worlds because I play on Switch here, so the graphics are already rezzed down anyway, but then I'm playing it locally, so even on mine, sometimes it gets a little choppy. Sometimes if you're playing at a really good video level, real good detail level, it can get choppy when you have like nice distance views going on that look really pretty but kind of tax the system. And then with GeForce Now also, there's the multiple tiers of subscription. You get a better server the more that you pay. So that might be something else you could look into, is turning down the video quality, the visual quality. Where do these spare parts live? Are they too far away for me to care about right now? Are they... Oh, keep going, keep going. Yeah, they're way back over on that. This is just my fuel truck and my tractor over here. No, wait, where did it... No, my fuel truck's on the other map. There's my recovery truck. But he's got a crane, so he can't carry any cargo. We're not going to worry about him. Chemical barrels, those sound safe. Do I just need to get them back to my house? So I just have to pop up there and come down the kind of long way around? Oh, that's not too bad either. I don't want to keep getting totally distracted, but that is how I play this game, really. Are they trying to tell me that's a shortcut right here? That can't be. I bet it might be. Regardless of what task I'm going to work on next, I gotta go see if that's actually supposed to be a shortcut back out of here. Yeah. I should look to get some of this damage fixed eventually. So according to that, I'll just plunge myself right over the edge here. And then kind of maybe this way? Just rumble down this rock like it's nothing? Rumbling down that rock's not bad. I'm not positive I could rumble up that rock. And this tree's in the way, but, you know, it chose to grow there. It knew what it was in for. Fireflies! Sweet. Around. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to at least drive this back over. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm going to drive this over to the gas station, at least. I might get carried away and finish building the lighthouse, just because if it's going to animate something when I complete a mission, I do enjoy those. That's one of the things I miss from the earlier seasons. Like, spoiler alert, building the rocket and launching it in Amur. That is one of my absolute favorites. If you haven't completed Amur, you absolutely owe it to yourself to suffer through the land that is Amur to get to that final state there. It definitely takes some effort to get to that point, though. Okay, gas station's over here somewhere. This is the port. I've already been to the port. We don't need to go back there. I do not have a hard stop at my usual 2-hour run, so I might go a little over. So maybe I can get the Let There Be Light and the warehouse problem both fixed. I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to put old man glasses back on. Turn down the quality in-game or GeForce. I would say try... I've got access to a menu here. Let's see, what do I have? Settings, video. What all do we have out here? Ooh, I've got sharpening. If you turn off film grain, that will definitely help a little bit. I've got motion blur off because it actually looks pretty bad on the Switch. Turn on or off. You can turn off any of those, I guess. Skip tutorial. This one, yeah, since I'm on Switch, I think I have limited availability of the total video quality settings, because there's some that it just can't turn up to max on the Switch. It doesn't even try. So yeah, I think if you go into video, turn off some of the stuff in there, and if it gives you an overall quality slider, knock it down a little bit. You don't have to knock it down to the bottom necessarily. See where that gets you. And then if GeForce lets you turn... Yeah, if you've got GeForce trying to feed you at like 4K, you could knock that down to HD. Technically speaking, I play the game at HD all the time. I don't have a 4K option. Not till Switch 2, at least. And, you know, for me, it looks good. It's not amazing. I have seen a couple of real high-quality streams where they have everything turned up to max, and it looks really good. But the real good looks doesn't really affect gameplay any. So, I don't mind that occasionally, especially at this time of night, you get some, yeah, the trails right over there on the other side of pavement. They get a real plasticky look to them. Yeah, oh well. But on a PC running at max quality, they look really good. They look like muddy terrain. I've committed myself, haven't I? I'm just gonna go on over there. Okay, let me bring up the map. Okay, you'll be back. Well, hey, good luck with it. I think you should be in a decent position to have a couple of different places that you can throw a few different switches and see if that helps you out any. You could, I don't know, you could try rebooting your modem and stuff. I don't know. It seems like that only works.
For Rockin' Stone!
And that's the last thing you try. Absolutely, we're doing it for Rockin' Stone and for Carl.
For Carl!
Okay, so what? I can't read that here. Collateral damage. I think I may have started collateral damage once and just not got very far on it. Construction rig semi-trailer. Ooh, no, I haven't started that one. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, well. That one's not going to happen today. I'm going to get that lighthouse built. I'm going to do that one first. Because that one's going to build something, and that's going to be very pleasing. Real sense of accomplishment. That's also why I'm really looking forward to Roadcraft, where you're actually going, although I think it's going to be a little bit on rails, you're actually going to get to build your own roads and drive through them like this. I don't think it's going to be quite literally snap in place. The road has to go right here in this exact spot. You're just delivering stuff and then poof, the road appears. I think you'll get to build and direct the road to an extent. I don't think you'll just get to announce, hey, you know what? I need me a lot of dynamite, and I'm going to blare a tunnel right through the middle of this hill, and then I'm going to build a road that's way too steep. I think it's going to kind of restrict you in the locations and grades and things. But I still think it's going to be fun. So I think you're going to get to drive a bunch. Oh, am I already going not the way I meant to go? Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, let's change plans. I'm going to come up here. If that one's out of fuel, I may grab it by the butt just to drag it over here. This crossing is actually really kind of gnarly. But it does give me a chance to refuel that way. I'm going to start dragging that tool trailer back. Because I think I drained it of fuel, and it's kind of useless now. It may have repair points in it, but I can't use them unless I'm connected to it, and this truck can't connect to it, so screw it. We're just going to start with it. Does that say thick butt? Oh, man, I'm going to... Truck butt! That's right. You got to watch out for them ocean creatures biting your truck butt. See, that's why I play above waterline. That way no one tries to bite my butt. No one but me can bite my butt. Probably somewhere I can go with that, but I'm going to drop it. Yeah. One thing I can assure you is that I am not terribly flexible. My shoulders just hurt like hell from getting old. I've lost a lot of flexibility to do that. Well, I still have the flexibility, but I get it at the cost of pain, so that's not fun. What I discovered, when you go to one of those hotels that has the 75 tiny little square pillows on the bed, so you can build them up like a little fort, those things are so good for my shoulders. So I bought a bunch of little hotel pillows for home, and it really is nice. I highly recommend it. Dead or alive, trailer, you're coming... Oh, and you're already upside down. Well, you know what? Screw it. I don't care about you. I drug the last one upside down. I'll drag you too. Oh. He's He's all messed up because I actually didn't get him. I didn't get him by the tongue, I don't think. I think it gave me access to one of those higher up points. There we go. Now I'm dragging him by the tongue. Everything's going to be fine here. Remember how I said that it's much easier if you get them loaded up on the deck, but it takes twice as long? Same thing applies here for this trailer. The little Scout fuel trailer, I can just grab and whip up here. I still can't get the stupid things to lock, but at least I can whip them up on and grab them with a crane tight enough that they don't fall off, and that's good enough. Let's knock down the wheel. Why are you stuck? Going this way is always a challenge. And look at me! I'm doing it at night, so I can't see whether I'm caught on something under water level or... Okay, I gotta take these back off so I can see the screen. Who looks like a viable tree? Let's try you. Yeah, there was definitely something under the water level there. Oops, I'm trying to do 3 controls at once with 2 fingers, and unsurprisingly, it is failing me. Hey! Also, you remember the part where I said I was going to check it for fuel level before I dragged it around? Yeah, me neither. No, do I want to go up there? Well, yeah, obviously I want to go up there, but did I mean to have myself drive up there? No, actually I did not. Man, in Roadcraft, you get to drive the trucks. You get to drive the bulldozers. I think they've got a cement truck. And I'm almost positive that finally my number 3 request for SnowRunner here has been dump trucks. That actually you can dump stuff. I think we're getting those in Roadcraft. Everyone knows I love to take a dump. And drop it off at the worksite. I'm not taking the proper path here. It's okay. Engine's still running. It's not a flip if I'm still running. See? Perfectly safe. Nothing bad happened here. That's just how we do it in trucking school. I quite literally have no idea where I'm going or why I'm going. I think going in the dirt to the right and making that hard turn is what you're supposed to do, but this is an 8-wheeler. It's hard to do those hard turns, so we're just not going to. We're going to go this way instead. Dude, there's a reason I mapped out the slightly longer way that cut back on itself and went through a couple of those farms. These mud bogs suck. They aren't enough to stop the trip. They definitely slow it down. Well, I do enjoy some of the mud challenges. I do not enjoy spending 8 minutes in one puddle. Kind of like is happening here now. Oh, nope, no brake. I needed the clutch. Okay. We'll do this way then. Did I break that tree? No, okay, I did. You just got a little snappy with me. Connect. Let's reel you in a little bit first before we get moving. Alright, today. Oh, okay, yes, the flexibility still there. Very much so. If I could bite my own butt, I'd be a dog. You can quote me on that. If I could bite my own butt, I'd have an OnlyFans. Hey, look at us. Refuel. Hey, okay, look at that. The trailer was empty. Good to know. Expanded. You're the expanded fuel tank, right? Yes, you are. Oh, you're actually starting to get a little low. You may have to go on a fuel recovery mission. I'm going to leave the little fuelish trailer with him, then. Instead of just recovering back to the garage, I'll have him drive back. Sell off the little trailer that we don't really care about. It doesn't make me angry like the Red Dolly trailer, but I don't have a ton of use for any of the Scout trailers. I'll use the small Scout fuel trailer with an actual small Scout vehicle from time to time as my little mini fuel mule. I love getting the Scout 800 hooked up with that little trailer and then just driving around and topping people up. When I run a multiplayer, that is one of the things. I'm the team cleric in SnowRunner multiplayer. I'll run around with the Scout with the little fuel trailer. Oh, hey, look, I actually get an opportunity to fix things up here, too. Bam, fixed. Vehicle spare parts, if you don't mind. Oh, and they are unlimited. They are all you can eat here. In fact, that's all this farm produces, is vehicle spare parts. Huh. That's a weird farm. I hope they're organic. I wonder if I can manage to drive back the way that I had intended to drive here in the first place. Avoid those stupid mud bugs. Although now that I'm not wasting time with that extra trailer on board, I don't think the mud would be really any of an issue. Those are words I just made up that kind of went together. Let me get gas just because I'm going to be going by. Yeah, take that turn off. Come down here. Turn back this way. I really don't need to mark this part anymore. I know where I'm going up here. But I'm going to do it anyway. Sometimes it's just encouraging to see the little blue pin out in the distance. My blue Google. My Bluegle. I'm going to trademark that. Bluegle's mine. Until it really catches on and Google gets pissed and sued me. No such thing as bad press, right? What I need is for this lighthouse to light up the entire map at night. SnowRunner goes. It's not dark at night here. But it's still dark enough that when I'm trying to trudge through, oh, say, a riverbed, and I can't tell the difference between mud and water and unpassable rocks and branches. That's what still sticks in my craw. Our way right through that. I think friend truck is up there. But we're not here to make friends. We're here to deliver vehicle spare parts. think that might... Oh, wait. Everyone be cool here. We've attempted to overshoot. Oh no, this is bad. That's fine. I think this is the field that we processed off stream. Yeah, because now I can have all the free potatoes I want up there now. I don't have to farm them anymore at this field. I hope the rest of the fields work that way. You process them through one time, and then they just give you stuff from then on. Don't make you actually work for it. Because working is hard, and I don't recommend it. That's why I quit my job for 2 weeks. Okay, we're getting a little choppy here. You get enough mud and water on screen at once, and it gets a little boggy. That farm produces fertilizer. Keep that in mind for later. Yep, driving through the field in the dark. This is a little gunky. I might actually... I'm going to deforest this place, trying to pull myself through. One of these trees is eventually going to survive, I hope. There we go. I'm wondering if there was another root underneath there. All I can hear... Yeah, all I can hear is the water churn in that puddle. I can't even hear myself talk. Maybe back the camera out, that'll help a little bit. I have been manually turning the volume on this game down a little bit. Because, man, these trucks get loud sometimes. Especially on my monitor with no volume control, but even on stream, they get so loud. This side, so that we can get up on this little ridge here. It's not super fast, but at least the ridge provides enough grip that we keep going. For a great big mud puddle, that actually was super fast. A lot of tasks to keep me busy, but I do want to start paying attention to any extra bridges are out there. I think there's one bridge that just doesn't ever get repaired. You have to take the little river crossing next to it. But I think there's one more that is going to have an official contract for it. It's not going to show up as a task like most of the rest. I refuse to yield. I definitely would like to get the rest of the infrastructure repaired. I think that's what I first looked at when I fired up the game and went to game screen here is, hey, look, there's a landslide I can go clear. And I kind of started working that way, and then I accidentally did the recover, forgetting that the garage was on the other map. So now here I am over on this map. I'm ignoring the bridges on the other side. I'll maybe get back to them. Make sure we're topped up. Somewhat realistic fuel prices here. Except that does look like fuel prices in gallons, but we're in Austria. So that should be euros per liter, which would be lower than $4 a gallon. Well, the converted price would definitely be more than that, but the number on the sign would be lower than that. To come through and grind up this pavement so I can go faster when it's dirt. Or maybe let me move over here to the side. Drive in the grass. Maybe that's why I put the blue marker over here in the grass. Probably just my brain malfunctioning. It could be a factor of the mud tires on pavement, though. I swear, I'm moving faster now through this than I do on pavement. It's gonna change now, though. 'Cause now I got big rocks. Remember, even though I just did it, I don't remember where the optimal point is for crossing it with the big nosed truck. Oh no, actually, I did not get a grip with the front winch point. Pulling from the side like that isn't going to help. I don't think. I think I came over this bit. I think that's what I went. Point it right here. Rely, yeah, on the length of the truck to get that lip over the second rock. Okay. Note mentally taken. Note forgotten. This doesn't go on my actual digital stream notes list. That one I actually keep now. Stuff like this just goes in the memory bank, goes out of the memory bank. We'll figure it out next time. That's how you keep the game fun and fresh. You forget all of the efficiencies you figured out, so you get to figure them out again. This is definitely what I'm looking at Expeditions next. I'll play some of that today. Probably won't stream that. I should come back and do some more farming off stream. If the second farming mission is as casual and carefree as the first one was, I'm actually may go back to. I'll go back to streaming those. I had to stop in season 8 because it was so repetitive and so boring and weirdly frustrating. Well, it's not weirdly. They intentionally put poles and trees and crap in the way so you couldn't just Zamboni a field. Well, you are not turning. Okay, there you go. And it was just as well that you turned late after all, I guess. I think you are too lengthy to do the whole route. That's fine. We'll cut you some slack. You're still a buddy as of. I started playing this season 5 or 6 was the current season at that time. When I started playing it, I looked up on the internet, hey, what's the best truck in SnowRunner? It guaranteed me that this one was it. I'd say it's not anymore, but it is definitely still such a good truck to keep it in rotation. I have the Mastodon in my fleet. Even for me, it's a little OP. So I usually require... Oh, that's right, there was the shortcut path I forgot to test. Oh, well, screw it. Yeah, I've got the Mastodon on my fleet, because every once in a while you get one of those 8-slot trailer missions where you need to go up, over, around, through something that those little stubby legs just don't want to do. And you need some brute force. That's where the Mastodon comes in. Everyone stand by. Oh, I already got the animation, so... Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. Woo! Good job. It's nice to have the lighthouse on again. By the way, there was nothing wrong with the old bulb. It just wasn't working for some reason. Must be magic. Well, here's your pay. Thank you for the help. By the way, this is private property. Get off. So, there it is. Okay. Hey, one done. Hey, look at that. Back to warehouse problems. 2 metal beams, 3 metal rolls. The 3 rolls and 1 beam will pack on the trailer. The second metal beam I can hold on with the crane. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And... yeah, look at that. I'm already over my 2 hours, but I'm going to keep going. If Miss Moon had been on today, I would have done a 3-hour stream anyway, so I'm just going to keep rocking and rolling. Let me at least get this next mission done. What's the stuff down here? Long planks? Is there somewhere that you would like to go, Long Planks? The fact that it's pointing it out to me, that's a 4-slot row for Long Planks. I could balance them on the back of the Azov. We're just going to leave the Azov here, just in case Long Planks needs a little help. There's more Long Planks. Long Plank Sharp Turn? Do I have Sharp Turn? Okay, I do. What's Sharp Turn 1? It just wants you to deliver a Hummer. Okay, so that has nothing to do with Long Planks. Fine. So this should have all the beams and rolls that I can eat. That's good to know. Do I have any others on this map just hanging out? No. Okay, so I want to go get them all from there. There is a trailer sitting over here. I can use that one. Which means if I fire up a new tractor back over here, then I can drive around. Where do I want to go for this? If I go up here, I can drive around this way. Go get that trailer. I don't think that's the trailer that has extra things that fell off of it. It might be, though. You know what? Let me do a quick check. Oh, that's how you get the other farm tractor. I should really do that one at some point. No, I meant to go B. Warehouse problems. That is the one that I'm working on. Okay, that's why it's got the little tiny red dot. A castle made of sugar. It's right there in the diabetic kingdom. Seasonal work. It's got a lodestar and a big trailer and some cabins and stuff. Okay, so that's not it. So I thought that there was a trailer that got ditched and a bunch of stuff fell out of it. Either I've already done that mission or it might be back on the other map. Either way, I'm probably good for now on this. How do I want to get over there? You know what? Let's go this way. I haven't tried this route for much in a while. And that's going to drop me off here. I'm going to be right in between my pickup and my fuel spot. going to assume at that point I'll have enough fuel to go pick stuff up first. And then... Oh, wait, I need to go back this way. I need to come all the way back over here, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to come all the way back over here. The lesson learned if I go this way is don't go that route right there, because I will definitely tip it. But if I go... Oh, it's almost all paved all the way around. And I'm going to have a heavy load. So we're going to go ahead and plot ourselves out this way. Yeah, I can still keep going here. Right here is where I'm going to need to come up, cross those two bridges. This is maybe where I discover if that shortcut is short enough. Otherwise, I need to go out wide. And you know what? I'm going to put my spot right there. That way, if that looks doable, I'll do it. If not, it's just a small step to the left. There will be a small bit of excitement getting over those rocks. There we go. That's way more waypoints than I actually need. And I forgot to go back to the garage to get a new truck. That's okay. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da da da. There we go. Who else we got in storage? Who wants to come out and play? I thought it crashed. The Plaid is a fun truck, but it's got that permanent flatbed. You can't tow the trailer that we're going to need. There's Party Zix. Oh man, the Taddy. There's my former recovery truck. The Western Star is fun, but only 4 slots. The Voron. The Voron may be our winner here. That one is actually right up there with the Tega for me. You really don't need them. Oh, the 605. Classic older Zix. There's the little Lodestar, the Kolob. The Kolob is way overkill for this. And the Tetra is still the loudest truck in the game, so let's go back up to the Voron. We're going to let that bad boy run. It actually does really well in the mud. There's not going to be a lot to have to deal with, but we're going to have some. I think there's one more. There he is. What you got on board there? Let's make sure he's got a proper saddle. Saddle low, yes. And no, it's got the blue loading crane. Yeah, there we go. Okay. He looks clear and ready to go. No, that truck is horrible. That horn is horrible. Oh, yeah, I got the bullhorns on front. Yep, this is the right truck for this. If only he had a better horn. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm happy with this guy. This dude is gonna get her done. Or die trying. Climbing those rocks like they weren't even there. Getting some nice animated smashes without actually taking damage. I'm a big fan of that. Always on all-wheel drive. Always on diff lock. Yeah, and then the big old mud tires. Just churning through here. Yes, yeah, this is definitely the right choice. Nice light bar. Good truck sound, a little loud. Let me turn his volume down just a little bit there. It's a little bit better. Oh man, I love this beacon mix create. Shout out to our good buddy Dan Servo for mentioning this mixer into my life. It's also way easier than using the virtual cables that I had set up before. Did I... How have I already screwed this up? Oh, okay. Actually, it's because that somehow... That got entered way off course. Okay. Phew! How the hell did I already get lost? Nope. And it was just pilot error setting up my waypoints. Pretty used to that by now. We better hit the brakes. That was going to hit that mud wall a little too hard. You can take the shortcut up to the right, but I have failed that, so we're going to stick to the muddy stuff here on the left. But the Voron is just going to eat this up. If I can, I'm going to lean over toward this edge a little bit, just to grab a hold of a little dirt. I'm eating that mud. And I think I'm turning right before I get to where I've blocked the road with my recovery truck. Yeah. Go left here to get to the recovery truck. So going right to go get that trailer. If I am unable to flip the trailer back over, which is a distinct possibility, then that becomes a perfect opportunity to bring the recover truck over here. That big old crane to try picking it up. Oh, drop incoming. Hey, look at that, Nico's still here. I would have thought you'd be in your yard by now. We definitely have a lot of wheel spin. We're throwing a lot of water and mud around, but we still get grip on the bottom. That's all we need. Just get a grip. Something I have no capacity to do in meat space, so I rely on video games to acquire that for me. I hope I don't accidentally drive right by the trailer, because that would be a very me thing to do. Ooh, hang on, you got text along with the drop. You have been here, there, and everywhere, thusly including your yard, so we're both right. How am I on fuel? I'm getting really good grip as I churn through all this stuff, but it occurs to me I might be a fuel hog. It's actually used a little less than I was counting on. Oh, hey, I think that's the trailer I want right up there. I'm still not positive, but I think so. Let's see now. This mud's a little gnarly, but we're still making forward progress. Very happy. So, Sandwich or Nico, are either or both of you streaming again tonight? I got exhausted yesterday doing stuff and being around people and all that nasty crap last night, so I actually followed through on my promise, and I went to bed before either of you were done. Really didn't need to go up here, did I? Well, that was great. Thanks, me. Just to help turn before that root wall. But especially if office shenanigans were to happen tonight, streamed or not, that would probably work out pretty well. Luckily, this trailer is not upside down to start with. I might actually be able to do a reasonably casual recovery here. All I need to do is get it to flip down. This probably isn't too deep, right? Oh, wow, it's actually not deep. It's almost out of the water. I think that's the tree just... Wait, why do I not get any winch points? There we go. So why don't I get any winch points on the trailer? Now I got one. Boom, it's upright. I think I tried messing with this trailer at one point earlier on, but I didn't have a truck that I could connect it to. So I just let it be there. I think it was completely upside down, but I got it flipped over, yeah, to that less than 90-degree angle. So that someday I would be able to just pop back over here, casually grab it with a winch, which kind of worked, and then go on about my business. So. Yay, past me. Current me, on behalf of future me from back then, congratulates and thanks past me, who was then current me. We got to push against... Oh, yes, we broke that tree. I'm going to have to slow the wheel spin. Oh, broke 2 trees. This was getting gunky enough that if those trees weren't going to break, it was going to be a little rough. I might actually have to back up like an amateur. That one tire's got a grip on solid ground. That's all we need. Although more tires would be more gooder. Because we got all those trailer tires sitting in the gunk. Making the friction. Oh man, that's a lot of hay. Not 100% where I'm going or where the road might be here, but yeah, if I look down, I can kind of make out the tracks. I'm guessing I'm going up this little gap over here. That's probably safe, right? It does kind of look like tracks-ish. So let's spin. Voron Solo would have no problem with this puddle, but pulling this trailer through, it's thinking. It's still moving. Well, it was moving. I mean, it may not be moving, but we're going to simplify things. Oh, I got an itch, but I can't let go of the gas pedal, otherwise we are going to sink. This is a suboptimal road, but it is a road. I am saying there's a... Wow, this puddle's deep. I'm about to lose a fender. Where's the snorkel on this thing? Oh yeah, the snorkel sits just above the fender over there. Let's give you a little helping pull this way. Get that one tire up a little closer to dry land. It's the trailer that's putting a little touch of challenge in this. Just a little wiggle up front. Make sure we got a good grab on stuff. There we go. I probably should have geared. I can still gear down, actually. Get pulled out of the mud. There we go. That burned off a nice bunch of fuel. Don't want to have to carry that around. It would be terrible for the environment if I accidentally spilled a big tanker full of fuel, so it's much better that I burn it first. Okay, that looks like a fun lodge over there. Maybe it's, oh my god, I found pavement. Weird. Also, just out of curiosity, where the hell am I? Okay, so that's a Western farm. Oh man, I'm right here. Oh. Okay. Oh, manufacturing issue? Okay, I do have that one open. That one is already unlocked. We don't have to worry about that one, everybody. We're fine here. We shall continue on. We are just under half tank. And we've definitely done the longer and rougher part of the drive, so we should be good for fuel. Oh, hey, my pickup spot's actually illuminated. Hey, town, here's my horrible horn. Ooh, oh no. I put a set of wheels over there in the dirt to try to keep driving straight, and then I pulled up onto the pavement. And look how good those mud tires are. They're not good on pavement. Wow. Trucks are actually allowed on this bridge. It didn't turn very well. A real-world truck would not have made that. But if I wanted to drive a real-world truck, I'd get a job. I wouldn't expect the life expectancy for this kind of truck to be terribly high with this level of stress involved, right? So maybe that's why I don't. I did drive a bus for a while. And sometimes you drive it on a gravel road, but not mud pits like this. Those stone stairs. Is there actually a building up top? Now I'm curious. Yeah, there is. There's a, I don't know, whatever that stuff is. It's probably a cult. And I stopped. Oh no. Not only did I stop right in the middle, but I also stopped hooked up on a tree. Caught my gas tank on it. Massive moment of indecision on which side I should go on. I've ended up choosing this side. I don't think I made the correct choice. I'll make it work, but I don't think it was the correct one originally. 81 liters. But I can literally see the gas station, so I think we'll be good. Is that the gas station that has the giant fuel tanker that it just gave to me? That I've completely blown off actually using? I should probably do that at some point. No, that's the other map. That's the other gas station. I feel like an idiot if 74 liters isn't enough to pop over here, pick up goods, and then get back to the gas station. But it's a gamble I'm willing to take for entertainment purposes. I'm gonna get my mud tires around this corner. Barely. I need to load up. I want to put a metal beam on first, because it's going to pack it closest to the cab. And then I'll put the 3 metal rolls on behind that. And then I will pick up a metal beam off the platform, set it on the metal beam that's going to be right behind my head here. Boom! Bob's your uncle. That's going to be a bingo slot, by the way. Let's put a beam on the platform first, so I don't forget about it. Put those on the trailer. And then 1, 2, 3. So I need 2 metal beams, 3 metal rolls. I see 2 and 3. All I have to do is pick this extra one up and set it on top of the other extra one. First-ish one. Reel it in before I can go up. Up east. Can I still spin it? If I can spin it, I would like to. Is it spinning? I think it is spinning. I'm not positive. Let me lift up a little bit. There, no, definitely spinning now. Right there looks good. Let me get my crane straight to my body. And I think that'll do us. Oh, except that I've hooked the back end of the trailer this time. It was going to give me some slack earlier, but now it's a little pissed off. It's got a little, yeah, those hard railings hanging low off the flatbed there. They don't mind hanging up on stuff. Can I just bully my way around this? Ow! Yeah, but I can still bully. I can bully and self-injure at the same time. $56 liters. Look how efficient we are. Only took 15 to do that load. Top all the way back up to 250 over here. And then we're going to drive around 2/3 of the circumference of the map, because the majority of that 2/3 is paved and will cause less crying than taking the shorter but longer amount of time route. Fuel station topped up. We'll have to do a little dirt driving this way. It's all pretty straightforward stuff. That sign wants to let me know that the road splits here. I'm going to take this split. Okay, there's a green button. Anytime I see a green button, I got to go press it. Perfect. Running through my head is, where is the actual dry land gateway to the other map? I'm trying to optimize my ability to go get that stupid red dolly wagon and sell it. I'm going to sell it for money that I'm just going to then throw away because I don't need it. It's a nice looking watchtower. Oh, man, the outside of my nose is just itching like crazy. Luckily, it's the outside. I'd be having to go on breaks to deal with an inner nasal itch. Or got the pipe cleaners. This is not where I tried turning it up. Because there's actually no road here. Okay, good call. This, no, not this one. It's got to be that next one then. I just need to avoid that stretch of highway that has fallen into the sea over there, because I will 100% tip this thing over into it. Yeah, going up here. Oh, I manually downshifted before I could stall out. Another pro move. No, we don't want third gear. That's a little too optimistic. Short nose, no sweat. Short nose and high lift. Oh, for a moment there, I actually had... Oh, be careful. I actually had that second steel beam. That's looking pretty good again. It bounced into a good alignment. Let's send Charles down behind you here. Yep, I've got most of my bingo squares lined up. Anyone lands parachute at all for any non-zero score is going to be one cell. And then the hard one's going to be someone actually gets a 90 plus. That's the one that Miss Moon goes with. But Miss Moon gets a much higher viewership and has a lot more dropping going on than I do. So we're going to split parachute up into two possible squares. Bob's your uncle. It's definitely going to be a square. The S words, the swords, are each going to be worth a square. Oh man, now there's chatting going on like crazy, but I gotta get through the mud here before I do anything dangerous to myself. Oh, this is where I look to see how viable the quote-unquote shortcut might be, and it's actually this one right up here.
Not much chatting going on, it's just Nico being a dog.
Yeah, like I said. Double the chance for point... No, not double points. Double bingo squares. Can I get... Okay, first I crashed into the pole, but after that, can I actually get the trailer to go over the guardrail? I got its back wheels going.
And bingo was his name. Oh.
His name... Yeah! Oh. Text-to-speech is so much fun. Text-to-gobbledygook. Yeah, I think by default it provides a bunch of squares for bits and subs and resubs and stuff along those lines, but then you can customize with all of your own entries as well. So definitely going to make it sure that there's enough entries to score some bingos without anybody having to waste any money. So part of my evening tonight is going to be actually getting it configured, making sure that it runs, and then testing a few things out, and then having to come up with other entries to put in there, because I'm going to need more than 4. Those 4 plus the free square, if you happen to get the card that lined them all up correctly, I guess that would be enough for bingo, but most people aren't going to get that lucky. Tay says something really creepy that kills the vibe of the whole stream. That should probably be one. Is that my garage? Yeah, that's my garage. Look at that. It actually says garage on the building over there. That's pretty. I'm pretty well fueled up. I think we're okay for this, though. I'm going to keep going. If not, the recover truck is over there. It can come recover me. Oh, give me a little bit of go-go juice and then send me on my way.
Tay would talk about Montana and how he decided he wanted to leave work, so he ripped in his pants, and it worked.
Okay, I got a little thrown by the accent there this time. I definitely know about the whole Tay in Montana thing, but then something got weird, so... Tay gets weird and Nico gets weird. I guess I got 2 more squares. I'm just assuming it was something weird. It was about Tay, so it kind of had to be.
Tay would go Tay on the entire conversation and include pooping his pants at work.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know where that got started, but I don't know even more why it kept going. Said he wanted to... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't bother paying attention to why he had a reason for talking about that. That may have been the point where I popped back over to your stream last night, read back up the chat history, and this is kind of most of what all of it was. So I announced, "Yep, I've come back. I've read chat. I'm leaving. Bye." went back to Sandwiches chat for a while. Ooh, there's a big brick of text. This is just about the only time I can think of where bifocals might actually be useful. Otherwise, I hate them because of the... That's why I've got these clip-ons. So I've got bifocals, but I have to manually go between them. Switching back and forth to text to do chat here. Yeah, message me...
Is this going to be a 24-hour stream today, tomorrow?
No, 100% absolutely not. The original plan was that Miss Silvermoon was going to do a regular old Monday SnowRunner, and for a giant change of pace, I had to day off. So I was going to jump into the multiplayer game, and I was going to co-stream, and we were going to do 3 hours of SnowRunner in her Austria. But I think this is where I went early in the stream, is that, yeah, she has 4 children's and Christmases in 2 days, so... Probably not a shock, really, that streaming didn't happen. Probably won't happen until... She might stream Friday. So, yeah, for one or both of the new viewers who are interested in doing some multiplayer, if that happens on Friday, then there will be some... If it happens on Friday, then there will be a multiplayer
Today,
opportunity.
Jedi's Mr. Silver Jedi.
Mr. Silver is actually, his name is Patter. I don't think that's the name on his actual driver's license, but it could be. I don't know. It's the UK. They do weird things there. There is a Mr. Silver. Actually, I don't think they're legally married. I think she's brought that up before. I think they are in a domestic partnership, so his last name may not be Silver. Okay, I know neither of them are actually named Silver, but I'll just go with it. But I am wearing my Miss Moon Plinko King hat, so I can drive my truck faster. This is what I try to do all the time.
I'm driving my truck.
Drive your truck faster, sir.
Okay, that was a little bit of a rough way to come down that hill, but we survived it. Oh, I can see my drop-off point. That's the... I think that's the drop-off foundation. Might actually complete the thing. So anyway, the original plan... Oh, wait, screw this. I can take a shortcut right here. Shortcut! I'm not going to make it. Okay, I made it. Whew. It really didn't want to turn, though. So yeah, the original plan was I was going to do a 3-hour SnowRunner stream, because that's her standard broadcast time. Since that clearly didn't fully pan out, I'm going to do at least... I'm gonna hang on for at least the 3 hours here. This is not going to be a 24 though. That's just sheer madness. Oh, actually, before I do this, let me save a little fuel. Oh, I still got 108 liters. We're cool here. We're all cool. Contract completed! Oh man, it didn't give me an animation or a big noise or anything. I have to do it myself. Good job! The new warehouse is ready to go. Weirdly enough, the lightning struck a metal dumpster. We should take out the trash more often and maybe invest in some lightning rods. Anyway, here's your pay. 32 grand, 3100 XP. Warehouse is now available, and access to the location, which I think kind of technically the same thing in this case. Accept. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Medium pipes. Oh, cement. Surface spare parts. Concrete blocks. Oh, man, we got some good stuff at this warehouse. I'm glad we fixed this. Job. I kind of like the one with the H up front like that. Job. Oh, this time I'm going to give you an Obi. Whew, actually... Oh, is this actually the trailer? Oh, wait. Is this trailer that I stole actually desirable? What button did I push? Okay, I pushed the menu button. I wish you'd reminded me to save the game, Nico.
R.I.P. to SnowRunner.
Yeah, I know exactly. Oh my God! It's our good buddy Dan
Game
Servo.
crash moment.
Yes. Thanks, Nico. Also, thank you, Dan, for the resub. I have something for you, Dan. Dan was
Save the
too
damn
cool.
game, Jedi.
Dan was too cool to come hang out across Portland with us yesterday. You know, busy streaming and whatnot.
Dan, are you
But we
dead?
got you a present nonetheless.
Dan?
It says dead
Dan?
right there.
Dan?
Oh God, I think he's dead.
Call me
Dan?
Daddy.
I don't want to go that way. Dan?
It's mixing the really long walk-up sound with the clip. I think it's the perfect combo. Dan, and you know what? I'm gonna spoil it for you, Dan. We went to a... Oh God, there's so much lore involved in this. It's a local artist who now owns and operates a little cafe plus a mini golf course. And he does a bunch of his artwork and sells it around. But as part of the kitsch of this place, they have a take one, leave one setup for stickers. And a friend of ours actually found the perfect one for you. So I got a sticker for you. Sooner or later, we'll get there. Smooth Drifter, welcome in. Thanks for chatting. Well, as we have just demonstrated, you may have missed this. I play on Switch. We're a little unstable. It's gotten better over the last 6 months, but it can't hold up to doing the crossplay, unfortunately. I do have the game installed on Steam Deck.
Unstable is an understatement.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. On Friday, I think I'll stream it off of my Steam Deck. That one will be, well, it'll be multiplayer open. I'll have crossplay turned on, so wherever you come from, they should all which. Oh, you are on Switch. Yeah, congratulations. Unfortunately, Switch multiplayer sucks. Come on, Switch 2. Yeah, it is the perfect circuit because it just doesn't declare that you're sus. It's kind of sus. Kind of probably mostly. Oh god, I got to do the initial load. Oh man. All I need out of the Switch 2 to make
I
me...
still have hope that it's called Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I'm sure that's what they're calling it. But all I need out of the Switch 2 is that improved service bus so that it will actually do not this load, but the next load way faster. Yeah, this one here. Okay, everybody.
Hold on to your butt.
Hold on. We got to do a load here. In part, this is because I've got 100% completion all the way up through season 13, and it's got to load the extra 14 on top. So, honestly, at this point, I don't offhand know my friend code without looking it up. You know what? Come back Friday, and we'll get a multiplayer going then. So there has been another person or two today who have been really interested. I normally don't stream this early because of my work schedule. Usually I mod for Miss Silvermoon while she drives. I was supposed to get hooked up into her game today. Come back Friday, I'll forget. Okay, I'm going to give you credit there, Nico. I can't call you out on that one because that is entirely possible. Though if I manage to get around and I got this up and running, then I don't have to forget. You can just pop in. I'll go, oh yeah, that's right. Here you go. Oh, look, there's another green button over here. I clicked it. Boom. That's the in-between focal length over there, that laptop screen, that it's an arm's length away. So I can't quite focus on it with either the distance or the reader glasses right now. In theory, my new glasses were supposed to theoretically, at their shorter time limit, show up at my optometrist's office today. And then they were going to take the data, fix them up, and ship them down to the office near me so I could pick them up tomorrow. But I haven't gotten the text yet. Wait. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'll try to make it worth your while on Friday. Also, I am close to having to wrap up for today anyway, so that's a bummer. Okay. I have messages here. Nope, that's from Master Jedi. And no, that is a family pre-Christmas. Nope, so no glasses coming in today, which means no glasses tomorrow, damn it. Yeah, I have gone to the Switch channel on the official SnowRunner Discord. There are people that play on Switch out there. Some of them, it's hard to get a gauge on character just reading Discord text. I'm going to grant that, but there are some of them out there I don't think I want to play with. But at least there is the ability to get out there and actually play with some people. You can even use their voice channels to try to coordinate stuff a little bit better. But yeah, right now I got to reload to see where the last autosave was, because I may have to go refinish that mission. And then it is 2:00 here now. I am probably going to have to start wrapping up. It's a small bummer, but hey, we only went to 2 grocery stores last night. Apparently I got to go to a third one today, so I got to get prepped for that. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico. A crazy? Oh, interesting. I actually don't know that one. God damn it, Nico. Costco hot dog is not going to happen until January. It's just, unless someone wants to bring me one, it's not going to happen. Does Grubhub service Costco? Let's see, the SnowRunner Discord. Let's see, since this is a Switch initial load here, let me go take a look. How might one actually get to that? Where did I put that? I put this in a folder. It is up here. It's this bad boy right here. Here's the welcome and rules. Let's see if they actually have a link I can just throw out there for you. Does it come off of this one? Oh, okay, there we go. It has a drop down. That's what I was missing. There's the list of all of the wheels that work with the game. There's... Well, maybe if I follow this out here... Wow, that's actually loaded just a tiny bit faster than I was really counting on. Here's their link. Let me grab a copy of that, and I will throw that in the chat here for you. There you go. That is the official SnowRunner Discord. I have found that a really useful resource for other things as well. That's where Essaroken hangs out and often gives hints on what's coming next, when the release dates and times are going to be. It autosaves every 10 minutes. I spent more than 10 minutes. The Azov side... This... Wait, what? It says I need 0 rolls but 2 more metal beams, but... What the hell is going on here? The garbage... Something has gone wonky here. Nope, there's the trailer. It's like it reloaded it from an hour ago. Back before I had the recovery truck out to flip this Azov and its 2 sets of beams back upright. But it's also... Oh, no, it's not saying I have 0 left to go. It says I've delivered 0. Oh, shit. That was well worth it, my first one of the string. You know what? Shit. There was both of them. Wow, it has not auto-saved in over an hour. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill it. I'm afraid I'm probably done with the snow running for today here, but I am going to relaunch it here to see if I can explicitly do a manual load. Maybe I've got a different autosave slot, because that's a lot of work to have to go back for. It was worth both of them. And the balloons. Give me the balloons. I think the light behind... Oh, there they are. There's the balloons, too. Oh, man. That is a massive bummer. I'm going to need a light show to make up for it. Let me go. There we go. Let me block out the light. Yeah, okay. Once I block out the lights, then I can see them. Oh. Damn it. This is my unhappy face. Unfortunately, this is why I also kind of avoid doing the multiplayer off the Switch, too, because once you put that extra load on it, it gets a little happy, a little unhappy. I have noticed that Roadcraft does not have any Nintendo logo associated with it yet. I think they're giving up on the Switch one. Let's see. Let me go down to load game. Because it doesn't really maintain the multiple slots. It's only got the 1 slot per map. So yeah, that's my multiplayer slot out there, hanging out on Tennessee at the moment. That's my hard mode. I've actually gotten farther in hard mode than I have in multiplayer. That's kind of funny. I'm at 97% over here though now. That's... I would like to chalk it up to being a load glitch, but it wasn't. It loaded it successfully. It had all those old positions on everything. It didn't even have the recovery truck out of the garage yet. I'm gonna have to do all of that. I took a break in the middle of it to do the lighthouse too, didn't I? This may have been 2 hours since the last autosave. I wonder if it... Well, maybe that's where that memory leak came from. It was trying to do its autosaves, but was failing miserably. And just chewing away at memory until it finally ran out and crashed. Normally I'd blame KDP, but this is very clearly Dan Servo's fault. So hey, thanks for coming by, Dan. Still have to come down and see you and make you go out and do things. We tried yesterday. What's the next? I don't think Master Jedi has an outside plan for us during the week, but we may come for you next weekend, Dan. We may not give you a choice. I'm going to sit here and let it load, just in case. While it's doing that, let me go see if there's anybody lined up in the raid queue. What do I need? I want to open in a new window so I can actually see it. Oh, that's right. That's right. In between focal lengths. Let me lean over a little bit here. Molly, okay, me, nope. The Dark Lord 3256. The Dark Lord is playing Disney Dreamlight. Bumblebee Farmer. Oh boy, this is getting rough here. You clipped him. Oh, good. But the link... Oh. Is everything broken? This is why I don't stream in the middle of the day on Monday, I guess. This is why. I'm going to go ahead and let that finish loading. I am crying on the inside right now. I'm trying to hold it back. Everything's breaking and we know. I know. Plus there's also a little bit of that, you know. I got a little bit of that too. I know who to blame. Well, we'll take another drop here while we load. Normally this is if I were even remotely professional, this is the point. I'd cut back to the face cam, I'd wave goodbye everybody, play a little music, sign out, boom, done, out of here. But I'm gonna have everyone else share in my torture as I do this quick reload. Just to double verify that it did, in fact, absolutely screw me over. Oh, hey, you found the crossplay controls. Yeah, the crossplay controls are kind of hard to find the first time around. And the other one that drives me crazy is when it has that little, I assume it's a code used for like advertising scores or something, the KW number that it prints across the bottom of almost all the screens. There is a setting to turn that one off. That one always took me a while to find when I first started streaming this. And now finally I've gotten it to stick in the off position. Because it just seems like it's giving away some personally identifiable information that doesn't need to be out on Twitch. Kind of like, here, let me write down my social security number real quick for you. Also, it's taking its damn sweet time loading again. But down at the bottom there, I've got my flip counter. I kept it to 1, and now the game is mocking me by loading back where that flip happened. Right next to that is where I'll put the game code when I do multiplayer. So if you ever happen to just breeze by real quick, you can take a look down there, and if it's got the code up, then I am open for joining. That should be the plan on Friday. The one possible exception is that if Miss Silvermoon is up and she's streaming SnowRunner Friday, I'm going to jump into her game. It will be her code, but I'll have the links available for going over at her stream to go grab the code. I've found as a Switch player, I can connect into crossplay sessions without much problem. But getting crossplay to come in can be kind of difficult. And yeah, I'm going to be straight up with it. I've never, you are the only person I've explicitly known who's actually been another Switch player, so I've never really tested it out. But I have found that trying to host a game on Switch can be kind of flaky. There we go. I'm loaded up. It takes exactly as long as the screensaver is configured for to do this load. Let's go to the map. Let me guess. I'm flip. Oh. Son of a barnacle monkey. I can't really tell. Nope, I can tell that the lighthouse is completely undone too because the bulb trailer is still sitting down there. Oh. Anti-professionals. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's me. What's the saddest noise I've got? I've got the trombone. We can throw one of those out there. I got a little of that.
That's awful. That's awful.
There you go. I'd forgotten I even had that one out there. Perfect find, Nico. That one does fit. The air raid doesn't really work. I got that. I can throw one of these out there. Nuke incoming! That's kind of what happened to this game. It didn't corrupt my save file though. At least it'll still load it. I just have a couple of hours I'm going to have to redo, but I'm not going to do all that redo on stream because everyone suffered enough with me swearing at mud. Okay, I wasn't really swearing at the mud, but hey, thank you everybody for coming along today. Managed to get me a little SnowRunner in. 2 minutes, Nico. Bring out my dad. I'm a little bummed that Miss Moon wasn't on, but yeah, okay, it makes sense. It's 2 days before Christmas, and she's got family. I'm gonna cut her some slack today. Hopefully, though, on Friday we're gonna be back doing some of the multiplayer SnowRunner. You know what? Screw it. At this point, if she's not on, and Master Jedi doesn't come up with some sort of plan that takes me away, although I'm almost positive she has to work during the day. So about the same time frame, I'll come back. I'll do something multiplayer no matter what it is, so people can jump in. One last drop of the day. Throw it, Nico. I'm going to throw Charlie out there. Ooh, simultaneous. Boom. We're coming down. We're coming down. This might actually work out pretty well for Rocky. Oh, nope, nobody. Complete failure. Where'd my trombone go? There it is. It was a good try. So, I am going to be back on Wednesday. It's not going to be a SnowRunner stream. SnowRunner Wednesday was today this week, and it might actually be Friday as well. We'll see when we get there. I will be back on Wednesday, though, with the Christmas stream. I mean, don't get too excited. I mean, that's probably the limit of the decoration there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll put some lights up there or something. But I do have a plan. There will be, calling it festive activities is probably going to be stretching the truth, so don't get your hopes up there. But there will be a non-standard stream day for me. I'm going to have fun, so, screw the rest of you. You do whatever the hell you want. So let me throw out a little bit of music. I'm going to wave goodbye. I'm not going to bother rating anybody because this is a really weird time of day. Nope. Roaming Mirk isn't on because he's on vacation. He's actually, I don't remember where he was going, but he's gone somewhere. So I'll see everybody again on Wednesday. Let me tap this, and I will see you then. Bye.
Wow. For Carl.